Good morning and welcome in everyone. Before we get into this morning's update, I'd like to go over a few quick areas of concern and opportunity as we await the CPI today. I must say I'm not exactly sure why, but I feel pretty well refreshed today. And I woke up at 6:30, so I'm not exactly sure why. But I feel like I got a lot of rest and I really didn't. But I woke up feeling pretty good today as far as energy, and I just feel up, like an uppity feeling, like something good's gonna happen today. So we'll see what sector that identifies as. Maybe that's just because gold and silver might be too good today. I don't know. But XRP right now, it feels nice that it's sitting at $2.19.5 roughly. We still need to push past that $2.20.5. Ignore the sound behind me. As you know, I'm still in the hotel, but I found a different area that I wanted to do this in. And I thought it was nicer to see, some kind of backdrop instead of just a white wall. So we need to get over this $2.20.5. It looks like, and we'll have to see as the U.S. starts waking up, almost like an inverted hammer there is formed in the daily as of now. But like I said, we'll have to see how the U.S. wakes up when it gets to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's only about an hour and a half from now. So let's see what kind of volatility we have. But these last two 4-hour candles are leaving a lot to be happy about. So a lot of positivity here to start. We still have to break over that level that we aforementioned. And then we could start working our way up. Let's go in real time to about $2.33.5 though. So still pretty much the same target. And then if we were to break that, then we could start looking at this $2.48 over the top, but we're not there quite yet. We still need to get over that 233.5 resistance. So that's what we're going to be looking at. That 129.29 billion pivot point is identical to the 220.5. So that pivot point on the market cap lines up identically to that $2.20.5 target that we need to push above to reverse this bearish bias, make sure this isn't a dead cat bounce, and start pushing up and have some kind of bullish reversal. So that's where we're at right now. So we're right on the cusp, but we haven't quite got there yet. We've got our baby DGBs down 2.8%. Starting to put in a small reversal at a golden cross in the 4-hourly, but we need to push past above it. Otherwise, we're going to invalidate that in about 35 minutes. Doesn't mean it's going to be over. It just means that we're recrossing back down. We have a death cross here in the daily, and we've come back below the 20 days. So you got to get back above that 888 level. Otherwise, this could start to transcend in a downward spiral. So we'll see exactly what the market has to offer us as the CPI data is released today. Jerome Powell will be talking, and we'll make sure to stay updated on that. But anyhow, good morning. 7:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, March 12th already, believe it or not, 2025. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. So I had them give me an estimate on the rest of what I needed done in my house. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of internal stuff needs to be done. So the contractors are going to go right from basically my kitchen, and then they're going to redo the rest. So basically I need 6 new doors, I need new carpet, all new moldings, all new bases, painting, and all this good stuff. So there's a lot of stuff being done, but I got a really nice price out of them. Sometimes you got to stick with, you come across a lot of people, and it's very rare you can trust somebody. So that's going to cost me about another $14,000. Fortunately, from crypto profits, I already have that, but now my entire house from the inside, aside from the bathroom, and obviously the bedrooms, will be completely redone. So kitchen's on the last phase right now. Already had new windows put in. They measured the countertops, so now it's like a 7 to 10 day waiting period. That's all they have to do now, except put the hood over my stove, and then obviously connect the stove into the gas line. But that's going to come, once they figure out the countertops. So there's a lot of work that's going to be done. I'm going to be all around for probably the next month or two. I'm going back home Sunday regardless. After my dad's house Friday and Saturday, I'm going back home Sunday. I know some of you are like, what the hell does this have to do with technical analysis? It's updating you on my personal situation so you know what to expect going forward. XLM's up 0.48% at 25.5 cents. The good news is though, as you can see, whether I'm home, whether not, I'm still trying to be as loyal and transparent as possible. I'll be here every day. Even yesterday, we were able to do about a 45 to 50 minute live, and not the most ideal circumstances, as some of you heard the guy yelling yesterday, and a lot of chaos as cops were arresting people. But at least we were able to do some of the live still. So, XLM is still in this make it or break it zone. Daily time frame reversal, long leg doji. We've held this 24.4 cents, and when it came down, we didn't quite fill it all the way down to 21.3. But if we would have went right from the 200 day, we would have got the appropriate measurement. See, I misrepresented it because I was down a little too low, but it actually came perfectly down to that support structure. Had we have measured it from the breakdown at the 200 day. But now we still have that death cross. The market's still looking a little bearish. It's just, we're trying to avoid a dead cat bounce. We talked about XLM last night as well, but this is what we would have to hold to have that nice bounce back up. And in time, you could bounce back to 50 cents. It's just, in the short term, in the daily, you've got to start breaking back above this 28.8 or 29 cents, let's just say, 29.3. Then you're going to have to get back over a higher structure here. Now, this isn't 100% set up, but I'm sure I could make it that way. Right there. So then you would have to break up over this area. So, I mean, you're talking about 29.3 and then about 35 cents. So we've got some work to be done for sure. With the way some of the market is reacting, it kind of looks like it's trying to set up for something here. I feel like we could have bottomed on Bitcoin, but we wouldn't know that unless we could get back over at first level 85,261. And then ultimately we would have to break back over this resistance area that was formed, resistance, and we would have to turn this back. So I would just bring it up here. In order for Bitcoin to start turning around, you're going to have to get back over near 87K. If that happens, that's going to be a big W bullish Gartley reversal. It would have bottomed. It would have filled in the CME gap. So, I mean, this could be a very opportunistic moment if this does, in fact, reverse. However, chasing the market is not the ideal thing to do. Like, if you were going to chase from here, I would ask you why you weren't buying at $1.89 and why you're buying this very critical resistance area unless you're trying to front run it. But a rejection at 220.5 sends us right back to where we were. So we just need to make sure that we're being, transparent within ourselves and paying attention. So it's a very brutal and volatile market right now. And there were some things that popped up. Somebody in my Telegram posted something about Barron Trump opening a position on, where the hell is Telegram? Opening a position on Ethereum. So I just want to show that what somebody had posted in here. Where was this at? That was this morning I seen. Let's get back down here. Right here. So somebody posted this. It shows Barron Trump, a 50x cross on Ethereum, price 1,931. Well, that was the price. His entry was 1,900. Liquidation 1,805. So we'll see if that's something. I don't know if anybody can validate this, but this is the info that shows Barron Trump. So I've talked about how Ethereum would be a great play once it got into the proper spot. And it is within that area. I mean, it's absolutely within that area. And it's trying to hover around that 1,979. So, I mean, you could theoretically do something here. I'm not encouraging you to do it, but obviously Barron Trump, that's something that came out. It does seem like we're going to get something in the CPI. We always talk about mass manipulation and the insider trading. Wouldn't this be just another case? We've had Eric Trump talk about buying Ethereum, even though it's come down like 40% or 30%. I don't know. It's come down a lot, 25%. And now seeing Barron Trump taking out that 50x long, assuming that is validated and verified, that's an interesting dynamic we have going on in this market. So don't get deterred. Be encouraged and try to look for this opportunity as it develops. So I'm XRP Future Millionaire. Have a blessed day, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. make sure to hit that like button and share this on social media. And don't forget, join the over 31,400 subscribers. Turn your bell notification to all so you can get all updates that come out. Better yet, join the Telegram, join the live, and I'll show you exactly how to do that later. If you're looking to trade, I encourage you, BITUNIX, lowest spot leverage trading fee, lowest maker-taker fee. They have a promotion going on right now, so if you're a high volume trader, if you trade 1 million, or what is it, 50 million, something, I don't know, certain amounts in the leverage trading, and I think it's 100 million, you get 800 free XRP. If you deposit $1,000, you get $100. If you just make one leverage trade, doesn't matter the size. And then a $500 deposit, you get a $50 leverage, or you do a leverage trade, you get 50 bucks. I did that on $1,000, sent 1,000 from crypto.com. That was just in my savings. Sent it over there, got the $100, and just sent the $100 back over, or the $1,000 back over to crypto.com as part of my savings. So take advantage of it. There is the lowest maker-taker fee there as well in leverage. They have XRP. It never went away even during the lawsuit. And then all these other ways are the way you can trade. So have a blessed morning, everybody. The only thing I want you to remember with XRP is it's trying right now. $2.20.5. It gets over that, you can start to circle the bullish section. If it gets over $2.33.5, you can start to go, holy shit, we're on some steroids here or something. We got some kind of catalyst. If it gets over and the CPI data is in our favor and they talk about cutting rates, even though it's horrible for the country, cutting rates typically will have a boom for the markets. $2.45 roughly. If we can get over that, look out. Look out, because then that inverse head and shoulders actually plays out. It has not been invalidated, and we can make some real noise back up towards the $3 plus level. So have a blessed day. Don't let your emotions dictate your response. They use our emotions against us each and every day to keep us against what's really happening in the charts. Remember, we're in extreme greed. When extreme greed is prevalent, we are happy. We are very happy. It's up to 19 today. It was at 15 yesterday. But still, extreme greed. These are not the times to sell. These are the times to try to find opportunity. Stay blessed, everybody. Don't get trapped.